आनंद के प्रदाता, हे स्नेह शक्ति दाता, अव्यक्त बाप दादा, सादर पधारिए।
जिम्मेवारी भी एक ऊंची स्थिति है। जिम्मेवारी भले उठाओ, लेकिन पहले ये चेक करो किसी
பாருங்க ஒரு வினாடியில முற்றுப்புள்ளி
लगाते हो बिंदी और लग जाते हैं क्वेश्चन मार्क। वो रंग, वो वेस्ट समय जाएगा, वेस्ट एनर्जी है। पहले अपना ब्रेक पावरफुल करो। चलो देखा, सुना, कल्याण किया, जहाँ तक हो सका किया। और पुलिस रहो। अगर ऐसी स्थिति है तो जिम्मेवारी लो, नहीं तो देखते नहीं देखो, सुनते नहीं सुनो, स्वचिंतन में लो। फायदा इसमें तो आजकल बात क्या हुआ, ये 3 बातें परम मदद, परम चिंतन और परम दर्शन। मुक्त बनो। और क्या बनो? इन 3 बातों से मुक्त बनो और एक बात धारण करो। और एक बात है, परोपकारी बनो। 3 प्रकार की पर को खत्म करो और एक पर परोपकारी ये बनो। बनाएगा टीचर्स बैठती है ना आके, तो बाप दादा को तो किस मुक्त बनेंगे, बातें क्या करेंगी? बच्चों के उपकारी या परोपकारी, सर्वोपकारी, सहज कथन है।
परम धाम को छोड़कर प्रेम में नेम अपने सभी तोड़
Om Shanti. Become free from problems. Become an embodiment of solutions and make others this also. The seat of self-sovereignty. Those who are victorious jewels will never step away from any task, any problem, or any person. However, while performing every action, facing every situation, and being cooperative, they will maintain their attitude of unlimited disinterest. They will never complain about others. At the time of problems, they will be seated on the seat of self-sovereignty and become an embodiment of solutions. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 9. Become free from problems. Become an embodiment of solutions and make others this also. Today's topic, the seat of self-sovereignty. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay. Everyone is well. Yes. Our Father is so great, right? So loving. He loves children, wants to make them worthy, great, sovereigns, and every day gives us new title. I was thinking every Avyakti signal is a title. It's like a seat Baba gives us. We only need to sit on that seat. And I think the experience comes only when we create that seat of awareness and sit on it. And sit and then observe or respond or interact with others. Then you see how the power of that awareness is working. Otherwise, in the intellect, yes, we accept and we like it. But then to practice and to really experience, it's important to be seated on the seat of the awareness which Baba gives us every day. So for tomorrow, our practice will be the seat of self-sovereignty. Especially when there are problems, you really need that seat because we could immediately react and respond in a way which is not appropriate or say something which could increase the problem instead of solving the problem. But if I am seated on the self-sovereignty, then I have all my organs under control. I think it's a very, very good way to be when you are solving a problem, to be the image of solution. How much to listen, how much to say, how to say is quite a lot. So if we combine it with the practice, which Avek Baba just reminded us of our original eternal states, let me be loveful, peaceful, pure, have that original eternal stage, and be seated on the seat of self-sovereignty. I think that combination will definitely help us to find the right solutions, and we will become the image of solution. So Baba is helping us to say that be seated on the seat of self-sovereignty. Baba says that those who are victorious jewels will never step away from any task. Sometimes you can't manage, so you just give up, right? They will never step away from any task, any problem, or any person, because karmic accounts will still continue, right? So, however, while being cooperative, however, while performing every action, facing every situation, and being cooperative, they will maintain their attitude of unlimited disinterest, not moving away, but being with everyone, doing the actions. Baba says they will never complain about others. At the time of problems, they will be seated on the seat of self-sovereignty and will be able to become embodiment of solution. I really very excited to see what difference it will be to be seated on the seat of self-sovereignty. Because generally even certain percentage of the self get consumed by problem. Even in a subtle way, it's so big, it had been so long, but there is possibility that it disappears at that moment also, no? So I think that if we maintain our hope, our courage, faith in Baba, and Baba had been reminding us so much about what one thing we have to remember is to bring benefit to everyone, right? Not waste our time and energy in talking about others, thinking about others, but rather self-contemplation, swachintan, swachintan and atmik chintan. If that is there, then Baba wants us to become image of solution. And I really feel more encouraged, and that if we are above everything, but still we do it, right? If I am above and beyond and not do it, like you go on the stage, but you don't play your part, right? If you are on a stage, play your part, you will enjoy it and you will see you really beautifully played it. So if there is any, Baba said, whether a person or a situation or action, task, because there are challenges in all three. There are challenges in tasks, there are challenges when in relationships. Right? But when you are under, your all organs are under control, not only in control, but in your eternal stage. I think the words which will be spoken, the attitude we will have, everything will be, which will bring the solution. And we get the title which Baba says is the image of solution. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Journey, Avikti Parivar Chit Chat. Conversations that open the heart and elevate the mind. So we welcome our dear brother Angel. Eric Bhai, welcome.
Om Shanti, everyone. Loving greetings to each and everyone. And yes, special thoughts also for our dear brothers and sisters in Morocco after the major earthquake today, I think. So I know some are listening from our sweet family to Avikti Parivar. So special greetings to everyone. Good wishes. And yes, Moini Didi, good to see you again before you go to Madhuban very soon, I think. That's good. We are together, and I was thinking we can continue our chit chat from last Saturday. And, in the context of, we want to give, of course, good solution, bring good advice when people come to us, and we want to make sure whatever, advice or knowledge we share, it, aligns with Baba's energy, Baba's thoughts. And, when I'm thinking, I'm curious to know how you understand what Baba really can do and what he doesn't do. And sometimes Baba says, well, if the teacher is not so good, I can come in and do something. And is your understanding that Shiv Baba really can enter anyone, anytime and say, hello, Om Shanti, and give Gyan? Or is it Babdada, or is it just energy from somewhere? How do you understand this quote when Baba says, I come and I intervene?
I don't think Baba comes in the person, but because it's Baba's task, that soul is Baba's child. I am also Baba's child, but my capacity is limited. So as father, he can do that right from Paramdham, He doesn't have to come here. But Baba uses the word I come. It means I make myself present and get the task done. And, sometimes we do feel, I think most of the time. And if you look at all over the expansion of organization, the way everything is moving, it's Baba, who is getting it done. So Baba doesn't need to be there to get it done. But it's Baba's task. And these days there are so many different types of technologies, and where people from far can see things, can treat you, can send the vibrations. And so I think it's Baba's presence. Definitely, I don't want to use word energy, but Baba's presence, whether it's a quality or light or.
And do you think that Baba is aware in Paramdam, like Shiv Baba in Paramdam? Is he thinking, oh, Eric is not giving Gyan properly, I have to do something? And he sends something, or is it automatic? Or do you think as a soul, God is aware, he has thoughts or not?
I don't think he thinks, but it's just like there is connection, So Baba's light comes from that connection. Baba's power comes from that connection. But honestly, I find that to understand exactly how he does is beyond at least my intellect. But I definitely believe that he does. How he does, I feel he gives his light, he gives his power. Like how I feel Baba's love, right? So how do I feel? It's not he comes and gives me love. Baba is ocean of love. Baba is ocean, is almighty. Is ocean of knowledge. Like rays of the sun, right? So solar energy is created. So sun does what it has to do. Not sun rays will reach, but not sun reaches, right? So something like Baba is almighty and we all souls are connected with Baba. So as that connection, it connects like then all power, Baba's presence, we start feeling that, we start experiencing that.
But it's a little bit mysterious, no? Because
Why
I'm
little
Baba's
bit?
child.
It's
Hmm?
not only little bit, it is lot mysterious.
Okay, you make me feel better. I'm not. I thought
No,
maybe
but
I don't understand something, but because if I'm Baba's child, I have connection. So why is it that sometimes there will be help and sometimes there won't be?
no, when you need help, you will get help. When you don't need help, you won't get it, right?
But let's say if I'm about to make a mistake, like somebody asked me something, you shared earlier that sometimes by trying to solve a problem, we make it worse, by maybe using the wrong words or maybe not being accurate. So why is it sometimes Baba will make himself present when I'm giving gyan to help, and other times I will not be accurate, and then I would say why Baba was not present to avoid the conflict to increase?
There is certain aspects of the task which is my duty to do it, And also Baba wants us to use knowledge. Baba wants us to use Shrimad. Baba wants us to use insight. And Baba observes that how much we are doing that. If my answers are based on Shrimad, that will be solution, right? So same is like all the time this feeling of I have to do what Baba asked me to do. I have to use knowledge. I have to use my powers and all virtues. And also have trust. Brahma Baba used to say that if Baba says to you, you do it. And if you do it, Baba will help you. Dadis shared their experience that one time, Dadi Gulzar was sharing story. Baba asked them to go to Lucknow and stay in governor's house and go in first class. And they had no money. So they sat in the third class. Now we don't have third class, we have second and first. And told the conductor, we want to go in first class. He said, where is your ticket? We don't have, but we want to go in first class. And they keep insisting. And he was kind of surprised because they were saying with so much faith. So he put them in first class. When he came down the train and they got in this auto rickshaw and they said, take us to governor's house. And he thought they must be big people. And so when they went there, so they have quarters. All the governors have quarters. And they kept him and everything was okay. They didn't know anyone. And so I don't know if there is 100% faith with innocent ones. This could happen, right?
So our faith, our connection to Baba make things happen. If somebody say, for example, oh, Baba, please find me a parking spot, and they come to the center and they find a parking spot, they say, oh, you see, Baba, find me a parking spot. So is it working? Is he a parking manager or is he not?
No, Didi Monmoni used to say, this is the way to remember Baba and not see anything as difficult or a problem. It's not that Baba will arrange like a new Brahmin, he learned meditation. So when train is late, instead of like abusing authorities and wasteful thought, he keep remembering Baba. It's all right, it's drama, Baba will send. And the train comes. So I think with Baba's children now it is like that. That it's not Baba has to give, but also what is happening with power of yoga, our energy is also becoming pure. And because of pure energy, whatever thought you have, whatever need you have, it's accomplished quickly. That's what I noticed that. Many times jokingly they say, we have to go to Manhattan. I am going with them. Oh, Sister Moini is with us. We will definitely get parking lot. And it's true, most of the time you get parking lot right there, where the center is. So I think our pure energy, our Satopradhan energy connects with the outside energy and things work out in a positive way. That is what my belief. And
What is your
Baba doesn't need to reserve a parking lot,
That's good.
but you could get parking lot.
Yeah, because parking is very different in different countries. So
recently we went, I had to go and apply something. It's a new building. So we said, okay, we will park somewhere. But within a second, somebody moved the car right there in front of the door. And we just got in and went. And then we thank Baba, thank you, Baba, we got the park. But it's not Baba did it. See, a lot of things in the whole universe, they happen from our energies also. I remember that one brother fixes computer. Now he is not in body. So whenever anyone calls, say this computer got problems because of your sanskars. And he won't say to anyone, and that sister sanskars were a bit strong. So her computer will always give problem. And then she started using my computer. And my computer never had problems. We never had to call him for, say, look, why Sister Moini's computer doesn't get spoiled. So I think elements also, as much pure energy we use, the elements will give less and less problems.
This is very enlightening. I mean, this is a new chart that we can do. Is my stage good? Well, check your parking condition, check your computer, and then you will know if your energy is pure enough, no?
No, why you have to check that, no?
No, but I mean, it will be a symptom or a sign that if my computer is not working, then if I have a problem with my sanskars, then it's a way of checking.
Well, it could be both ways, no? Why don't you check sanskar and then see if computer works well? Instead of saying different way, It depends how do we approach anything.
I'm still trying to understand more, because we all turn on it, but I think to understand more, how Shiv Baba, how much is he really conscious the way we are conscious with that awareness, with, if I know, for example, when Baba says, for example, he said recently, I know everything of what you did, how many times, with whom, I have full account. Sometimes he says, I'm Johnny Har. Sometimes he says, I'm not. It seems convenient sometimes to be or not to be, but your understanding of how Shiv Baba can be aware of what happens in our world, do you think he has to use Brahma Baba's angelic form, Avyak form, to have that awareness, or from Paramdam he can have that awareness?
Yeah, he can do it from Paramdam.
So that means he would have thoughts in Paramdam?
No, he doesn't need to have thoughts. I think because he's light and might, so his power works. No? It's like you get connected. No, when you get connection with the powerhouse, then you start getting the power. No, It's not powerhouse, needs to know from where this connection is, and but now because we have this personal relationship with God, and I could feel when I'm remembering, I could feel Baba's, that yes, I'm getting connected, and Baba's power is coming, so it's not question of Baba's thinking, but it's question of connecting with the powerhouse in a way. No, light and might comes. And yeah, some mornings like it's like I'm in front of Baba, So it must be my love or sincerity, honesty, something touches that, and you get the response from there.
Is this connected with what Baba calls catchings and touchings?
Yeah. Catching power, touching power.
Right.
Because, when dadis used to meet, and even now, if few of us can be aligned, you will have a kind of similar feeling from Baba, what we should do next, whether we should do it or not. So because we all are connected with one, so our thinking and our planning will also have kind of similar pattern,
So how do you understand the difference between Shiv Baba's state of being in Paramdam and when he comes when he's with Brahma Baba in Satta region? For example, if let's say you purchase or you're offered to purchase a big new building somewhere in Canada, let's say a big retreat center, and then you want to make sure this is the right one, you may want to have conversation with Bab Dada in Satta region. So do you think that Shiv Baba can only talk about a building in Satta region, and that's when he as a soul sees building and can give proper advice saying, no, this is, oh yes, this is a good place, lots of service will happen, because they did check everything for Gyan Sarovar, Shantivan, Om Shanti Bhavan. Baba was present. I was there one day when Baba inaugurated Sukdam. And it is such an amazing scene that he was in Dadi Guruzar's body, and then he walked all the way to the balcony to give blessing to Sukdam. So this is a level of functioning for Shiv Baba, but what's your understanding of the difference between his way of awareness in soul world and when he comes into Brahma Baba's body, subtle body?
Communication basically happens through in subtle regions. That means if I have to get signals, it's all can be from Shiv Baba, but it is, I get connected more with Shiv Baba through Brahma Baba, and then I don't know, it just really clearly appears in the mind. This is the right thing to do. This is not the right thing to do. So it could be Shiv Baba, it could be Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba, Avek Bab Dada. It's possible both ways. Depends on, definitely building and all that will appear in certain regions. But lot of time we have to use our factual experience in the sense of, and the experience helps us to guide. And then if does not have to work, like I gave you example, at one place they were constructing this building, and in the beginning someone was helping us financially to lend money. Then he came to me when we started, Sister Winnie, I'm not sure if this sister is not there, other one is there, if she will give back my money or not. So I said, do you want me to give in writing that if she will not give, I will give from New York? You don't worry. It's not a very big amount. And but then some or other that building never completed, in the sense something kept happening because the doubt. So Shiv Baba did or not, but I knew internally that Baba won't make it happen because there is doubt in the soul. So how can you become instrument? Right? And then after that, we chose another place to renovate. And the instrument was saying, I will give, and whatever way you all can help later, I will be happy to take it. And it just went through. So again, the power of faith and power, the weakness which comes through the doubt. There are many things. So I don't know, internally I feel that when there is faith, Baba will help. When there is doubt, it will fall apart in some way or other.
But is it a way of speaking, saying that when we say if there's faith, Baba will help? Or is it more than with faith, your thoughts will be successful and Baba doesn't really need to do much, just to give blessing or observe?
No, but I will thank Baba, no, because who gave that intellect?
Mm.
Who has
Yeah,
given
thank
us?
you. We can give thank you to Baba and we can give him credit.
But he doesn't need to. Yeah.
Mm.
But see, everything we're doing under Baba's supervision, right?
Right.
This is what I feel all the time. Because it's quite a huge task we have taken. Huge, right? Even Canada, you can see, India, of course, but even in USA, sometimes I find, wow, it's like keep growing. And so, of course, the effort of everyone, they get the cooperation, but also Baba's plan somewhere.
Do you
So
still feel there's a need for you to regularly have a conversation with Babdada in Satta region to clarify certain aspects?
Definitely, I chat with them for many things.
Mm-hmm.
I get signals like how much, what is my part, how much get I involved in certain things, and I'm not comfortable, but am I supposed to do it? And I get answers very clearly that child do this, child be here, child this, So I think that there is connection,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is communication also.
But at the same time, we should sometimes share.
How he does is very difficult.
Yes.
But he does that, I know definitely.
Can you ask him in Satta region to answer that question? You tell him that, can you clarify, Baba, how you do things so we can find it less mysterious?
If you have heard in one of the Murli, Baba said, our positive thoughts make us work in subtle regions, right? So that's how really I work in subtle region, right? And then Shiv Baba from there, from our Sato Pradhan energy or our pure energy takes on. That means get it done through even our pure energy.
But it's so subtle because some brother and sisters sometimes they try that method and they say, oh, I had nice conversation this morning with Baba and he told me, to buy a new car. And I said, really? Oh, that's good. And so sometimes, the mind can play a trick. For some brother and sister, they play a trick a little bit, no?
Yeah, the right way to say is, I was sitting in Baba's remembrance and I got this thought that I should get new car. But then you think about it or verify with the senior if it's necessary. But not to say Baba told me to do that, right?
Yeah.
So that's not the right way even to say. Baba will not say, but in Baba's remembrance, I got this thought. So what do you think? And then discuss about it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are sitting in yoga, remembrance, and suddenly you get a thought, so you think, oh, maybe Baba said it, right? But you have to check with that.
So we're talking about what is really Baba doing, and we can also continue next week. But one other aspect is when Baba says, I come to purify the souls. So now we understand, this is his conscious conscious wish. He wants to purify the soul. And he tells us yoga is the only way to purify the soul. So, for example, at the end, he tells us there will be Dharmaraj, of course. So do you feel Dharmaraj happens for Shiv Baba, to create that Dharmaraj experience? Will it be Shiv Baba from Soul World? Or would it be, like he said, sometime in Dharmaraj Puri, which is maybe Sattva region? So will there be a Sattva region experience where the soul will settle and Baba will complete his purification, or would it be from Soul World?
No, actually, in the subtle regions, soul will have that experience of that I am being purified. I am completely becoming pure now. So whatever impurities are there in the subtle region will feel that they are being removed by Baba. Baba is making me pure. Even now, like some days I sit with Baba and say, Baba, you are purifier, and I want power of yoga so that sins can be burned. And if you really could concentrate on Baba, you could feel very light, and you could feel as if Baba is cleaning the soul. That experience also comes. And one feels double light after that.
And do you think that it is, do you think it's difficult, huh?
Not difficult. These are little deep questions, and I will think more, and whatever other answers I have, maybe we will talk next time.
Yes, because I was thinking, that I want to become totally pure. And sometimes I joke with Baba and I says, why do I have to wait the end so I can get that experience that will purify completely? So why am I not, sometimes I provoke Baba and I says, why don't you manifest now as Dharma so I can finish it and then I can enjoy the rest of conference being pure, no more trouble with Maya. Why to wait until the end to make me pure? So do it now.
There are so many listening. Some might have a lot of good answers also based on their experiences in their life with Baba, So we can also later on ask others to either write or tell us something too.
What was maybe the last question for you is, did you have moments when you really felt Baba did something through you? Because sometimes we keep saying, I'm the instrument. Baba is doing it through me. And again, sometimes I hope it's true, but sometimes I may also want to check, am I really good instrument? Am I really allowing Baba to do it through me? Do you have moments where you really know it's Baba doing it through you?
When, as Baba says, remember me constantly, it is only when I am in remembrance that I could feel it or experience it. But if my intellect is with the situation, with the person, and I'm not in remembrance, then I won't have experience. But I definitely sometimes feel like I'm about to do it and something stopped me. I will definitely say it's from Baba. And then I did something. So I said, but I was supposed to do this. So why come out? I did something completely different. So it's like you feel that there is a guiding light, guiding angel, which keeps helping us, guiding us all the time. Yeah.
Anyway, I hope it's okay for me to ask you these questions. They really come from I'm curious, and I feel we want to understand Baba more, clearly. And I know sometimes this role he's having is a little bit still mysterious. I still feel I want to know about exactly what are you doing and what you're not doing. And so that's why I was asking you this question. I hope it's okay. And then we can continue next week as well a little bit, because they are a tricky question a little bit.
Next Saturday it won't possible because...
No, you will be in India.
No, I will be in Dubai.
In Dubai, yeah.
This time my trip is via Dubai. They had been asking for so many years, more than 25 years. So decided to stop for 2 days and then go to India. But after that Saturday, yes.
All right, Manididi, really appreciate very, very much. And I'm sure many points you just shared tonight will help us to reflect more and generate experiences. I think you're really telling us, we should just focus on, that connection with Baba and see how we create that experience. So thank you very, very much.
Just be in remembrance that also Baba wants us. Don't think of answers. Don't think of anything. Just remember. And right answer will come because your energy will be able to catch it.
I'll still check with you before I give answer to someone about certain things. I'll still call you before to make sure we got both the same message from Baba.
Okay. Thank you. There is Toli, right?
Yes, totally time. The last one. So before you go to India. So
yeah. Raksha Bandhan was lot of Tolis, right? Okay, so here is the Toli. One is what you had in Winnipeg. It is from the chickpeas, but this is from the whole wheat. And it is also the jaggery.
Oh yeah, jaggery.
So jaggery is very healthy, So now they put less white sugar, more jaggery. Very healthy to me.
Since Atom Prakash came to Montreal, I'm using jaggery in the tea now. We bought big pot of jaggery. Thank you for the Toli. Thank you, Manididi. Really wish you a wonderful journey home, and we'll be all flying with you. Whichever plane you're taking, you're going to have a lot of angels in the plane. I hope it's okay. And we'll all ask for first class. I know the trick. I would definitely ask first class.
At least you will get business class.
Very nice.
If not first class.
Thank you. Begum Shanti. I'll call you. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much, Dili and Eric Bhai. Just to remind you all again, and I want to clarify something about tomorrow's bhog. So we will be offering bhog tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. It's a Shraddh bhog, and anybody who would like to offer bhog for any Lokik or Alokik soul, you can send your request to our phone 5167179171. Text message, WhatsApp message, or email is fine. So there are a couple of questions people are asking. What do you need to send? It's up to you if you want to send the name of the person whom you want to offer for. So if you want to write about that soul, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine. You can just mention that you want to offer book. Second thing is, I had been mentioning that any cooperation which comes for this book, Shraddh book, we generally send it to Global Hospital. You don't have to send. I'm just saying that whatever will be, you will be sending for book, we will collect that and we will send that for Global Hospital. Some got confused about that, and you don't have to send directly from your side to Global Hospital. I'm just mentioning that we will be sending that. So I hope it's clear now. Okay, so tomorrow's schedule, Sunday, Amrit Vela, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi, Sakar Murli, followed by meditation, English Avik Murli, followed by 9 a.m. onwards, Shraddh Bhog, offering message by Mohini Didi. And then we have in the evening, meditation start at 6 p.m. followed by spotlight Drishti sharing, followed by Hindi series, meditation, English series, and Avikti journey. And of course, spotlight Drishti sharing tomorrow. So now, welcome to Avekti's journey. Avek Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 19th of July, 1971. Be simple and become a sample. So is this a group of householders or a group of those who stay in isolation? Your Lokik household has now finished, has it not? Have you transformed your Lokik household into a godly household? Until you transform it, you cannot stabilize yourself in a Lokik stage. This is why you were told that while staying in your household, you must constantly remember your name, form, virtue, and task through which the Lokik household will be transformed. By constantly considering your title to be service, there will not be any bossiness. Servers constantly have the consciousness of humility and are humble, and they don't consider their home to be a home, but a service place. The main virtue of a server is renunciation. If there isn't renunciation, there cannot be service. Through renunciation, you become an embodiment of tapasya. The duty of a server is to remain constantly engaged in service. Whether one does service through the mind, service through words, or service through deeds. To be a server means to remain constantly engaged in service. They never consider service to be separate from themselves. They constantly pay attention to service. Such souls are called servers. So consider yourself to be a server and stay in your home, considering it to be a service place. Remain those who have an attitude of renunciation and those who are embodiments of tapasya. If you constantly have love in the intellect to do service, your Lokik household will be transformed into a godly household. So what newness will this group show which no other group has shown as yet? You must definitely bring about some newness. You have especially come here to the bhatti, and so there must be some special transformation in yourself. You walk and move around, but you must now bring about a speciality in yourself and have your name added to the list of special souls before you return. Do you know how many lists Bab Dada has? Do you know which list your name is in? Try to put your name in the list of special souls. You become a special soul when you perform a special duty or you show a special speciality. So return from here as special souls. Have you died a living death? Or have you come to die a living death? You have become Brahma Kumars having died alive, have you not? Or will you become that now? It was only when you died and took another birth that you were named Brahma Kumars. To die and take a new birth is called dying a living death. Otherwise, how can you become Brahma Kumars before taking another birth? You are the children and you have a right, but you have to become worthy and give the proof. The rest are Brahma Kumars, so you have died alive anyway. By having the awareness that you have died alive, even that body doesn't remain yours. The Father has given you that body for godly service. You have died alive, but you have received that body for godly service. By having this consciousness, you will even consider that body to be something given to you in trust to look after. When you are given something in trust, there is no feeling of it being yours when looking after it. You do not even have any attachment to it. So consider that body to be something given to you in trust, then attachment to the body will also finish. Just as being a trustee and considering something that is given to you to be in trust, you have very little attachment. In the same way, you have been given that body in trust just for doing godly service. Seeing whatever has been given to you in trust, you automatically remember the one who gave it to you in trust. The spiritual Father has given it to you in trust, and so you will remember the spiritual Father. By considering it to be given to you in trust, there will also be spirituality. And with spirituality, there will constantly be comfort, rahat, in the intellect. There will not be any tiredness. By mixing something or misusing whatever has been given to you in trust, instead of there being spirituality, there is then confusion. And instead of comfort, there is fear. So this is why that body is just given to you for godly service. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Mhm.